But we have so much more to offer than just our attractiveness. This is why one of the exercises that you saw in the coaching program, and I give this to everyone listening, is you sit down, you write 50 things about yourself that are likable. In other words, 50 things that you have to offer of value. You know, your attractiveness might be one of them. Or if anyone listening feels like you're not attractive, cool. Write down 50 other things that you have to offer people that you might want to date. And then you look at all of that and you go, well, yeah, look at me. I'm lovable. I'm worthy. And yeah, I'm on a self-improvement mission. I'm going to add more things to this list. Maybe I work on my appearance. Yes, that helps a hell of a lot. Maybe I work on my confidence a bit with practice. Yeah, that helps. Maybe I'll work on my mindset. Of course that helps. I'll get some interesting hobbies, all of that. But I already have 50 things about myself that are likable. And if I can look at these qualities in myself, then maybe there's someone else out there that can as well. And there is. I'm telling you there is. And another thing that I say is often people will sit there and judge themselves and say, I'm ugly, or I'm too old, or I'm too short, or I have bad facial genetics, or I'm too fat, or any of this kind of shit. Realize that other people might not be as fucking judgmental as you are. Like, so many people out there are so judgmental towards themselves. Guess what? There's a lot of fucking nice people in the world who will just look at you and see the beautiful, lovable human being underneath your own self-judgmentalism. And they'll be like, wow, I like this guy. Or I really like this girl. Meanwhile, you're sitting there going, but I'm an ugly piece of shit. Why do you like me? And she's like, I don't think you're ugly at all. I think you're nice. And you're like, oh, shit. Like you said, looks are subjective, but so are all of the other personality traits and all the other things you have to offer as well. But we often look just at the surface and we go, I'm not going to look any deeper than surface level. I don't think my surface is very good. So therefore, I'm not even going to bother. If you want a really good example of this, any of you guys out there that maybe have a girlfriend or that are starting to get some sexual experience, every single time when you're naked in bed with a woman, literally say to her, hey, let's share insecurities. I'll tell you one thing I'm insecure about with my body. You share one thing you're insecure about. You say your thing, like maybe you're like, oh, I think my dick isn't big enough or whatever. And she'll go, but I love your dick, blah, blah, blah. And then you say, okay, your turn. What are you insecure about? And it will blow all of your guys' mind that a lot of women, maybe most women, I don't know, but a lot of women are incredibly fucking insecure about stuff that you look at and say, are you fucking crazy? That's like my favorite part of your body. Things like, my tits are too small. And you're like, I fucking love your tits. I jerk off over pictures of your tits. What are you talking about? Or, she's like, my pussy is too small and tight. And you're like, are you fucking retarded? That's like the hottest thing ever. Or, okay, I once slept with this girl who got very, 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 very wet during sex, which, yeah, that's like the hottest thing in the entire world. She was deeply insecure about it. She's like, I get too wet and it's my biggest insecurity. It's one of my biggest hang-ups. And I was like, that would be like a guy being like, oh, my dick is too big. And, I'm so insecure about it. And so the point here is you will often look at a woman and be like, wow, she's perfect. But that's not necessarily what she thinks about herself. And so if you can look at that and be like, wow, she's just really insecure. She's being silly. She's hot as hell. Like, I wish she could see herself the way I can. There are women out there that will look at you the same way. And you're deep in your own head going, I'm insecure. I'm not good enough. And there are a bunch of women out there that would look at you and be like, wow, I wish he could look at himself and see himself the way that I see him. Because I see a cool, attractive, capable, beautiful, lovable man. And he just thinks he's too old or bald or fat or dumb or stupid or whatever. If he could look at himself through my eyes for even just 5 seconds, he would realize the inherent lovability inside himself. And that's the whole point of the coaching. That is the whole point of my content, is to try and get all of you guys and girls to realize that right now you are fucking capable of greatness. Inside all of you beats the heart of a fucking lion. It's just that you're so busy saying, I'm a sheep, I'm a little bitch, I'm not good enough, I'm not an alpha, I'm not courageous enough, I'm too fat, too old, too this, too that. It's like, fuck off with those limiting beliefs. You are more than fucking good enough, and there are people out there that think you're more than good enough. You just haven't gone out there and actually said hello. I think something that you talked about before is that people are so fucking scared of like, but what if I get rejected? And it's like, turn that around, motherfucker. What if you win? What if you get the thing you want? What if the person says, yeah, I like you too, and I'd love to go on a date with you, and you go, holy shit, this is too easy. Why is it happening? Because you fucking tried. You fucking asked. You fucking bothered to just take that little tiny baby step forward towards the life that you want to live. And it really doesn't take anything special. My coaching program isn't special. My coaching program is basically me just saying the same shit that I say on the channel, but just more personal to you. You are not special. I am not special. Nothing we've done is special. I think we're just two guys that bothered to fucking try. And if people out there would actually bother to really try, like properly try, not just try one time and go, oh, she had a boyfriend, so I'm never going to try again. No, fucking talk to more than one woman. But if you would actually bother to try, you would realize how wonderful you are, how fucking cool you are, how fucking interesting you are, how much value you have to give to the world, and how you could literally make the world a better place and your own life if you would just fucking go out there and goddamn well try.